Happening, everyone. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pin that message up top so you guys could see what it is. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal day. And if you're not, it's not too late to change your frequency and your vibration. It really isn't. It's not at all. As you go through today, you're probably going to meet some situations where people are going to try to knock you off your pivot, right? Which is kind of the term that I tend to use. I don't know where I got that term from, but it matches perfectly with what it is that I'm trying to say, right? So it could be for whatever reason, for whatever sort of insecurities people have. They may see you as some sort of threat to them, or they may just enjoy seeing you react emotionally. But don't give them that, right? Sometimes people say things just to draw you out, right? To see where your headspace is. And oftentimes, the people that get furthest ahead in life, or the people that are able to survive situations, are people that are able to maintain that cool head, able to be calm and collected. Um, you know what I mean? And the people that react emotionally, 9 times out of 10, when they do react emotionally, they tend to make things a lot worse, right? If you can think back at certain situations in your life, because everybody wasn't necessarily born with the same sort of emotional intelligence, right, for themselves. But if you could think back to certain situations in your life, right, where you reacted emotionally in a situation, right? You reacted emotionally in a situation, and the situation was just blown way out of proportion. And you might have thought to yourself, right, if you do have that self-awareness, that, man, maybe, just maybe, if I didn't react so emotionally, this situation would probably not have gotten this bad. You understand what I'm saying? I.e., like, we see what it is that's happening in this chat right now. I just find this stuff kind of funny, to be honest with you. One guy comes in here, and I don't know what his issue is, but he's hailing Satan. Wow, okay. And another one is talking about some sort of master feeding you well. Not entirely sure where they're going with that, but yeah, again, this is exactly the type of stuff that I'm talking about. So you will have people like that. Perfect example, that will try to draw you out, right? Like, that will try to get you to react emotionally, right? But there's really no point in doing that. Um, they become the puppet master, right, at that point, right? Because they did something in order to pull you out of your element, in order to force you to react emotionally. But that's not something that's going to serve you well in the long run. Do not allow people to pull you out of your element and become emotional, okay? You're going throughout work, just remind yourself why it is that you're at work. Remind yourself what goals that you have. All of the goals that you have goals, you have dreams, you have aspirations, you have things that you want to do in the future. Why then should you allow other people outside of yourself to draw you out, as they would say in Jamaica, right? To draw you out so you could respond emotionally and react emotionally. And it's a very human thing to do, right? But through emotional intelligence, through self-awareness, through practice, you can get very, very good at, controlling your emotions, guys. Control your emotions, guys. I'm not even going to repeat what this person said. But Michael, I'm not going to say anything in regards to you. What I'm going to do is, Michael, I'm going to just send you to another channel. You have a blessed evening. Yeah, it's just that simple. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get into an argument with you about that. That's a nothing factor. Could you show us your knees, maybe? I will not show you my knees. I don't see the point in showing you my knees. Someone is asking me, do I believe in Jesus? Not necessarily the same way that people worship Jesus, but yes. I think Jesus was a great man. I think that he came here to elevate the consciousness of people. But at the same time, like, I'm not into worshiping other people. I'm not into worshiping people who walk the earth just like I did. So yes, you can look to Jesus for inspiration, as you can look to other people as well for inspiration as well. But yeah, we're all connected. We're all connected to source. So there's really no point in really putting people on a pedestal. So yeah, you know what I mean? But much love to Jesus, much love to the people that who are religious. There's never gonna be any hate coming from me where that's concerned, right? If that works for you, that works for you. But thank you so much for asking. Someone says Jesus was black. We're not gonna get into too much about what color Jesus was, to be honest with you, but big up yourself either way. Ever heard of an emotional connection to robust bowel movement? No, I haven't. I haven't heard of that, to be honest with you. My friend did know we are just a shade of brown instead of being white and black people. Absolutely. We're all just different shades of brown. I think people that kind of came up with that concept was to really sort of separate people, and really separate people. I think whoever initially came up with that concept, and because the people that were in power at the time weren't necessarily people that looked like me, right? So yeah, they were able to really divide people based on that. But we're all just one thing expressing ourselves in different ways, right? We're all just energy. And yeah, we're all just different shades of brown, you know what I mean? Some of us have more melanin, some of us have less melanin, some of us has larger noses and larger lips, and some of us have smaller noses and smaller lips, and thicker hair or thinner hair, or yeah, it's just the variety of the variety of traits that we all as human beings have and that we display, that was given to us. But yeah, it's a blessing, either one that you have, and whoever you are, you're blessed to be having this human experience. So that's enough to be grateful for. That in and of itself is enough to be grateful for, guys. Do you pray for chicken rings, says Rabbit? No, I'm not even, I don't even eat chicken, to be honest with you. I haven't eaten chicken in 2.5 years. So yeah, I am pescatarian, so there you go with that. My friend, we are just, okay, read that one. What's up, says Buddy Holy Crap. What's going on, Buddy Holy Crap? Hope you're having a blessed day. Please stop asking me about my knees. I will not show you my knees. You believe in God, believe in God, God do you. You believe in God, I believe in God, do you. Okay, so I guess he's asking that question without the question mark, sort of worded kind of, but yeah. Never mind, I can see your knees though through the reflection of your glasses. Can you really? Well, there you go. You actually can. What do you know? Because my hand was actually touching my knee just now. So yeah, you're absolutely right. All right. Okay. This guy's talking about my knees are very nice. That's it's a little odd, but we move along. Not specifically Jesus, but Almighty. Yes, yes. I believe everything is connected to source and everything is connected to God. I think we're all just extensions of God when it's all said and done. So yeah, there you have it. English or Spanish? I say both. A human thing to do. Some not even here. Talking about she had two. Okay. All right. I'm not even going to read the rest of that. Okay, I'm not going to read the one Biden and whatever other person that this person is talking about either. English or Spanish, both. Sup, says Honored One. Big up yourself, Honored One. Thank you so much for joining our live stream today. Listen, guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day, though, right? Don't react too emotionally. You know, people are going to, you're probably going to be in traffic at some point today if you are driving, or maybe at the train station, you know what I mean? People might say something that's rude to you to try to pull you out of your element. But guys, please remember to exercise emotional control. That's how you survive situations, and that's how you move forward, right? If it's not worth fighting for, or if it's not worth giving your life for, right, it's always just best to just keep those negative words to a minimum, right? And when we do project these things, a lot of times it does come back, and we're all guilty of it at some point or another, right? Because it's the human thing to do, is to react emotional. But yeah, it's always going to be in your best interest to really process things first before you just kind of just react, right? Be in control of yourself, guys. Be in control of yourself. I see you somewhere, says Bile. Big up yourself, Bile. What's your response to the phrase, be your own light, be enlightened, be your own master? That's a good question. I've never heard that phrase before. You know, all three of those consecutively like that. But yeah, be your own light. I think what the author or what that person who came up with that phrase is saying, be your own light, is to be connected to source, right? Because that's energy. Energy is where light comes from. Like light, everything is energy, right? Everything is connected to source. So be your own light to me would translate to be connected to source. So that's what I would say. And some people may translate that to be connected to God. And you know, maybe be source, right? Be godlike or be like God. So that's what I would take from that. Good question. Hi, bro, says Vivek Viswa. Hello, Vivek Viswa. Thank you so much for joining our stream today. I hope you're having a fantastic, phenomenal day. And I hope you're maintaining that emotional control that I know you have it in you to do. My guy looking good today. Thank you so much. T Mahalel. Mahalel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. English or Spanish? I answered that question a number of times ago. What's being enlightened in your opinion? Well, to be completely honest with you, that's a phrase that people kind of use a lot, you know, throughout spiritual communities right around the world, being enlightened. But again, for me, that would go back to being connected to source. I don't know what people heated because I had it plugged into the charger, and also the sun is shining directly onto the phone. So yeah, my phone just overheated just now. So let's see, am I still live or should I start a new stream? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that was rather unfortunate just now that just took place. Are we back? I'm gonna give it a minute because I'm not seeing it reflected on this end right now. So let me see if we're back. Hold on, give me a second, guys. If not, I'll just start a different live stream. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to start it. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, guys. All right, I believe we're back. I do believe we're back. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. We was just experiencing a little technical difficulties just now. Yes, but we're back. We're back, guys. We are back. Let me get through some of these chats real quick. Hold on. Hopefully we don't experience the same thing again. I may have to relocate from where it is that I'm at right now. Or I could do something like this, maybe this will work. Maybe this would help the phone from overheating because it's facing directly to the sun, the phone. So just give me a minute. Let me see if I could block some of the sunlight out from shining directly onto the phone. Right, guys, I apologize for that. My apologies for that. I'm not gonna start a new stream because people are starting to come back. So I do appreciate you guys for coming back to the stream as well. A big up to each and every one of you who are still here. Thank you guys for that. Big love from India. Thank you so much for the love from India. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. I hope you're keeping your energy and your frequency high, right? Despite the challenges that you face throughout the day. Thank you so much, Vivek Viswa. Big up yourself. Do you get any chance to try Indian toilet? No, I'm never gonna try that. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna do that. But thank you so much. You're American or made in a lab, says Kiana. Okay, suit yourself. Some of us don't have edgy knees. Okay. I guess. Bonjour de Francis, de France Paris, says Pascal Lemos. And big up yourself, Pascal. Thank you so much for the shout out. I appreciate that. Baba Laknath says, I am Indian. Big up yourself, Baba Laknath. And big up to all of India as well. Guys, I think I should probably relocate from here because we don't want any bad situations happening. You know what I mean? So we are in a parking lot, and I'm not holding the phone directly in my hand. So those are two good things. Never drive while holding the phone, right? So always have it like suspended somewhere or something along those lines. But yeah, maybe I should just kind of take the shades off a little bit. And yeah, here we are. All right, let's see where we are now, guys. Hold on, let me try to get through some of these messages. Someone's saying R.I.P. Fulio. Okay, big up yourself. Big up yourself. You know, that young man had a very unique experience, and I just wish he sort of, you know, guided himself a little bit better. You know what I mean? Honestly, I really did. I really do. I am Indian. Yes, big up all of India. Thank you so much. What do you think about Fulio? What do I think about Fulio? Well, I think Fulio kind of, I don't know him personally, so let's get that out of the way. But I think that the energy that he projected was not an energy of planting positive seeds. Like, he didn't really plant positive seeds through his music. He didn't plant positive seeds through the airwaves and through the media. Like, he wasn't planting positive seeds. So, you know, the energy that he put out there, the things that he sort of projected, it sort of just came back. You know what I mean? And you know, that's how life goes, right? So the energy you put out there is the energy that you're going to get back a lot of times. And you know, certain things that he did in terms of, like, you know, going to people's grave sites and dissing people that have passed on, and just various other things that were just completely, that's very distasteful. I thought that he did a lot of those things. So because of that, yeah, I can't co-sign him to the max like I would love to. You know what I mean? Someone says, I like your style. Thank you so much, Baba Laknath. Thank you so much. Guys, please remember to subscribe to the channel as well, and to like the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of it, all of it. At the max, we had like 30 something people in here, and we didn't have anyone, we don't have too many likes, but I'm sure that will change at some point. We did gain a few subscribers though, so I thank you guys for that. I sincerely do appreciate all of that. Let me go ahead and check to see what it is we got going on over here. Yeah, so we did gain some subscriptions, and I do appreciate that, guys. Please make sure you're still liking and subscribing to the channel. It really, really helps the algorithm, guys. And you know, these positive messages, I feel like they need to be out there. Not just I feel like, right? They need to be out there. And people need to hear positive things like this, coming from a real source, coming from somebody who's been there, been through it all. You know what I mean? Have a lot of experience to kind of, you know, loan to, or not even loan, because I don't want it back, but to give, you know? Are you I like your style. Are you American? My name is Sarav. Big up yourself, Sarav. Yes, yes, yes. Jamaican and American. Yes, absolutely. Do you know TX2? I do not. I do not. Should I? Big up yourself as well. You are looking like a star. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I want to go to your house. Have you any girlfriend? I am single. I'm single at the moment. I can't just invite you to my house like that. That's, you know, I just wouldn't do that right away. Yeah, just wouldn't do that right away. But big up yourself either way. Yeah. Okay. Not gonna read that. Man says your hairline got more range than Curry. I think that's a compliment. Not entirely sure, but thank you so much. Either way, I appreciate it. That verse was said by Lord Buddha. Big up to Lord Buddha, whoever said that verse. I suppose you're talking about the thing that we said before we started having technical difficulties. God is good, says Richard Cushing. Yes, yes, yes. Richard Cushing. Hi, says the great 3006. Hello, 3006. Thank you so much for joining our stream. I sincerely appreciate you being here. It's a pleasure to have you. How do I become a gangster like you? Well, sir, I don't know how to help you with that, to be honest with you. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, says Jesse Hernandez. Hi, from France. Nice to meet you, says Fab. Big up yourself and big up to all of France. Fab, you're actually the second person in here that introduced themselves as from France today. But usually we do have some, we have people that that do tap in from France on a regular basis as well. So big up to all of France. Bonjour. Bonjour. What you doing, Sugar, says Kay's confession. Just maxing out, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside out of school. I'm just chilling, Kay. I'm actually at work, sort of have some downtime. So whenever I do have these downtimes, because I have the universe blessed me with this vision, and I'm just showing up. So I show up every day. I show up on a daily basis, right? And I get these messages out there because I know there are people out there that are going through certain things in life and that kind of just need somebody to remind them, certain things. So this is just me reminding you. This is me playing my part, the part that the universe meant for me to play. So yeah, this is easy to do. Like I love to connect to you guys. Not even like, I love to connect with you guys. And I love doing this. Like I don't know how else to say it. Like I feel a sense of pride being able to connect with so many people, and if I'm able to help people through their situation by just offering them some positive words and some good vibes, like why not? You know what I mean? Like I don't see anything wrong with that. But yeah, and thank you guys for subscribing as well. I sincerely do appreciate that. I sincerely appreciate that. We are definitely climbing in that regard, and I appreciate everyone that's liking the video. Thank you so much. Someone says, is this Ice Cube? That's the second time someone said that. I'm not sure if you're the same person or not, but I don't see the resemblance. But big up either way. What's up, bro? Says, Go World. Thank you so much, Go World, for joining us. Hope you're having a blessed day. Hope you're not allowing people or letting people control you based on your emotions. Hope wherever you are, whether you're at work or at home or you work from home, right? You're not allowing yourself to get too caught up in your mind as well. You know what I mean? And too caught up in your ego. To be telling yourself some negative things and then actually believing it, right? Leave yourself open to opportunity. Leave yourself open to positive vibes. Leave yourself open to having new and better experiences as well, yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate that. Not gonna read that one. You're so pretty, says Harold Melvin. Appreciate that. Big up yourself either way. Thank you so much. Positive energy and blessings your way. Sellers, why would a man stare at you but never say hello for 2 years? Can you give a male opinion? I would think that would be pretty odd, if I'm completely honest with you. For somebody to stare at you for 2 years. That person has, did they eat in between, or did they, or is that something where they just stood there for 2 years and just stared at you? Yeah, that would be pretty odd. So yeah, I don't know what to really say about that. I don't really know what to say about that. Ask me a serious question and I'll respond in a serious way. Questions for the girls. What's a fragrance girls like? I'm looking for something that says, sir, a second plane has hit the... Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna actually ban you for that because a lot of people kind of lost their life in that situation. So I don't see anything funny about that at all. But have a blessed day wherever you are. How much, says J Blank 99. Big up yourself, J Blank 99. Appreciate you for joining us. This is actually my first time seeing you. But I do hope that you have subscribed to the channel, and I do hope that you're having a blessed day. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Don't allow anyone to control your emotions. Do not allow anyone to control your emotions today, guys. Don't do it. Sorry, net problem my side, but did you try Indian toilet remove all constipation? I'm not entirely sure. Namaste, Onay J. Harris. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Infinite blessings, love, and prosperity to you, my brother. Hello from Scotland, says Jambo. Jambo, big up yourself, my Scottish brother. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Sending you nothing but blessings and love. You know what I mean? Infinite blessings and love to you and your family. Thank you so much for joining us. Are you Sigma? Maybe. I could be. I could be. I could be. I could be. Based on what it is that I've seen about Sigma. But again, I don't really like to box myself into just one sort of thing. You know what I mean? I'm a very unique individual. So, as we all are, right? So, yeah, there's that. He says, Nas K says, what I mean is a guy keeps looking at you, stares, but never says hello. I see him at a leisure center. I don't want to laugh at that. I don't want to laugh at that. It could be for various reasons, though, to be completely honest with you. You know, you do have people that do have some mental issues as well. You know, but it could be that you just have such grace, right? And it could be something where it's somebody that's very dangerous, right? Could be somebody's trying to intimidate you. If you don't feel comfortable, you probably should go to the authorities and maybe, you know, have a conversation about it with them. If you don't feel comfortable with that situation. But yeah, I think that's what I would hope that you would do in that situation, is to, you know, go to the authorities and kind of talk to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you feel intimidated, or if you feel like that person is sort of, you know, dangerous to you, then that's what I would do, to be honest with you. So that's my perspective. You know, you can always do what it is that you would want to do or you would like to do in that situation, but yeah, that's in that situation, that's what I would do. Rizzler says ITRFX, big up yourself. Where is Skibbity, or 200 subscriber? I'm not entirely sure where Skibbity is. But was Skibbity here last night? I don't, he might have not been here last night, but he was either here yesterday or 2 days ago. That Skibbity. That Skibbity. Big up to Skibbity wherever he is out there in the world. Skibbity, we appreciate you. We miss you. Yeah, big up yourself. Ran R says, heading to move back to Indiana from Colorado. The dope craze is everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't been to Colorado before, but yeah, I've heard things about that. And I've heard things about places like Salt Lake City as well, but I don't know how true it is, right? It's all based on hearsay, so I can't confirm, but it seems as if you're confirming that right now. But yeah, you know, if you feel the need to move away from that, then by all means go do your thing. You know what I mean? If you don't feel like you need to be around that, which who would if you're not engaging in that lifestyle, you know? Why not? But yeah, I love your energy that you give, says Harold Melvin. Thank you so much. That's one of the highest compliments. I appreciate that. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate it, Harold. And you know, I hope you're enjoying the content as well, and I hope you are subscribing. And I also hope, you know, that you're having a phenomenal day as well, and not allowing people to dictate your energy and dictate your emotions, right? And just maintaining that self-control in with your emotions. Okay. Yo, bro, remember to stay hydrated. I do stay hydrated. I always keep a bottle of water. Everybody knows that about me. Thank you so much for the reminder, though, because I do kind of need to take a little sip of this water. Since we've been speaking such positive things around this water, it's more refreshing than it would have been had we not been speaking such positive things around this water. Yeah, guys, that's also important to do. Be careful of what you say around the food that you consume. Energy is absolutely real. It is real. It is absolutely real. So do not ever forget that. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Thank you so much, Tyler. Tyler N Guyen, Tyler _ NGUYENDUC. Thank you for that. Brendo in Black says, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? That question never crossed my mind before, to be honest with you. Never crossed my mind before. So I don't know. I don't know if you would want to go around tickling an octopus. Sir, that may be harassment, sir. So you should probably leave octopuses alone and not tickle them. Let God guide you to the correct path and drive us to beach. Thank you so much, Bilal Ahmed. I appreciate that. Salamu Luku says hi. Big up yourself, Salamu. Thank you so much for joining our stream. I appreciate it. Hope you're not allowing anyone, Salamu, hope you're not allowing anyone to dictate your vibration and your energy today. And thank you guys for subscribing as well. We're definitely climbing up in that regard, and I appreciate that. I appreciate all the positive energy that you guys are returning back. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I appreciate that. Brando in Black says, you ain't missing shit here in Indy, fam. I guess he's talking to the person that was talking about moving back to Indy. Brando in Black says, you ain't missing nothing. Salamu says, can I sub to you? Of course. I welcome the subscriber, any new subscribers that we have. I absolutely love it when we have new subscribers and new people that join our community. It's always about positivity here, and I'll always, at various points throughout the day, like I'll do a stream and, spread some positive energy and just remind you guys to just stay positive. You know what I mean? It's the easiest thing for me to do, right? So it's not only a reminder to yourself, but it's a reminder to myself as well, because just like everyone else, I am also human, and I am also susceptible sometimes to negative emotions and negative reactions. But the key component is I don't stay there long, right? So even when I am having a negative reaction to something, or I feel bad about something, the quicker I try to get out of it or try to get away from that as quickly as possible, right? Because yeah, no one wants to do it. You don't attract good things dwelling in negativity. You know what I mean? Thank you for subscribing as well. I appreciate that. Thank you once more. I appreciate that. Hello from Canada. What's your exact address? Just asking for no reason. That's actually funny. I'm not gonna give you my exact address, nor am I gonna give you my current location of where it is that I'm parking perpendicularly in a parking lot. Perpendicularly. But big up yourself either way. The most effective approach is introspection, leading the discovery of one's authentic self. We are holistic energetic beings, or holistic energy beings, says my friend, who I cannot read his name because up arrow. I think he, we're going to call him Anonymous. Big up yourself, Anonymous. Thank you so much. Remember me from yesterday, says Jackboy73. I do actually remember that picture. Aren't you the kid? Yeah, I do remember that profile picture. I do remember that profile picture for sure. Big up yourself, man. Hope you're having a blessed day, young man. Big up yourself. Randy says, Acts 2 verse 38 says, repent and be baptized, every one of you, in the name of Jesus Christ, for forgiveness of your sins. You will receive the gift of the Holy Spirit. Big up yourself, Randy. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Think about it. How many tickles does it take to get an octopus to laugh? 10. Oh, okay. All right. I get it. I get what you're just saying. 10 tickles. Tentacles. Okay. Okay. That's a Squidward joke or something. I didn't even know that was tentacles, to be honest with you. I thought squids had tentacles. I don't know. I don't know much about sea creatures. But yeah, that was kind of funny. That was clever. It wasn't really funny, but it was clever. Thank you so much for sharing. Pure consciousness, my friend, says Anonymous. Much love, Anonymous. I appreciate that. We are pure consciousness. We're definitely spiritual beings having this human experience. We are not our bodies. We are not the physical shell and what you see on the outside, although there are times when we do identify with the outside or the shell that we are in. But infinite blessings, man. Infinite blessings to all of us, all of you, everywhere. And thank you so much for sharing that. Big up to yourself. What does it mean? Well, big up to yourself. Big up yourself is like it's a Jamaican phrase, right? It's a Jamaican phrase that was very, very popular in the 80s and 90s amongst the dancehall community, and it's grown worldwide now. People all over the world say "big up yourself," right? Is a way to just tell you to boost your confidence. Like "big up yourself" really translated means be confident. You know what I mean? Be confident. Big up yourself. Be confident in yourself. So that's what that pretty much means. Endorse yourself. Love yourself. Things along that nature. So that's what big up yourself means. So me being Jamaican, right? That's one of the terms that we use. Big up on yourself. Big up yourself. Be conscious. Be confident, I mean. But yeah. We are not human. We are supreme immortal power, says Anonymous. Anonymous, yes. I wouldn't say we're not human, but we're not just human, right? Like we're human, but we're not just human, right? We're deeper than just human. You know what I mean? But yeah, I agree with most, if not all, of what it is that you're saying today. I appreciate that again, Anonymous. Thank you so much. Struggling with self-confidence, any advice? Struggling with self-confidence, any advice? Yeah. So I would say be still. I would say be still. I would say spend some time by yourself. I would say go inward. And I would say start with appreciating the very small little details, the small things, right? Appreciate the small things. Appreciate the things that you can't buy. Appreciate the fact that you are able to breathe correctly. Appreciate the fact that you can still walk. Appreciate the fact that, if you're still strong, you're still strong, that you could hear. Appreciate, and then start by appreciating the little things, and then go further out and just appreciate the big things that you do have, or things that you deem that are big things, right? And spend some time by yourself, get to know yourself, get to love yourself. I think those things will help. And also picking up hobbies and doing things that you're good at, doing things that give you a sense of purpose, tapping in with source, tapping in with the spiritual aspect of yourself. Yeah, and just be guided by the spirit. You know what I mean? That will definitely build your confidence. That will definitely build your confidence. Big up to yourself, go getter. I sincerely hope that you, build your confidence. But, do those things that you feel like is necessary for you to build your confidence. Don't just listen to what it is that I'm saying. I can make suggestions, and I can tell you based on my experience and why I'm so confident and why I big up myself. So big up yourself, my guy. Clorox Bleach says sea creatures. That's how Jamaicans talk, man. Sea creatures. We say fish sometimes, but oftentimes we say sea creature. You know what I mean? As a way to not purposely not say fish. Very clever and creative, sometimes how we speak. For the number of people living in this world that seem to have the answers and solutions to the world's problems, we should be better off. I suppose. I do think that we should be better off, to be completely honest with you. But it's one step at a time. It's not something where it's just gonna happen overnight. And once people start to maintain that vibration, maintain that positive vibration, because a lot of times we do tend to get knocked out of that positive vibration. But once we start to maintain that positive vibration, the limit is not just the sky, sir. The limit is far beyond the sky. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm definitely optimistic about that. Most most cephalopods have tentacles. Yeah, man. I don't know much about cephalopods, to be honest with you. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, I am in the parking lot today. I was gonna stream over there. In the by the pond, but I decided not to, right? And since I'm right here where I'm gonna be going, the next location that I'm gonna be going to speak to some of these people inside, since I'm since I'm so close by, I might as well just come here and just wait and just do this live from in the parking lot. You know what I mean? Clorox Lee says Hinduism concepts. Big up yourself, Clorox. That's correct. Well said, says Anonymous. Big up to Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Thank you so much. And very insightful, all the things that you have been saying. Thank you so much. Terrence B. Terrence B. Always a pleasure to see my guy, Terrence B. in the house. Hope you're having a blessed day, Terrence B. And you're not allowing anybody to knock you off your pivot. As you know, oftentimes people will try to do, right? People will try to get you out of your element sometimes. But as long as you maintain control, all will be well. Believe me when I say that. Jack's boy says popcorn emoji. The great 3006 says something in a different language that I am not fluent in, so I'm unable to really translate that and even really conceptualize that at this moment. I didn't mean to do that. Hello, says Ada. Big up yourself, Ada. That's literally how it's spelled. Aydaaa. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining our stream. Please say hello, Enzo. Hello, Enzo. Says Karsten Kuschinski. Hello, Enzo. Big up yourself, Enzo. Yes, big up yourself, Enzo. I won't go to school since it's raining badly. Okay. Louisa G says, hey, hello, Louisa G. Hope you're not allowing anyone to knock you off your pivot today, Louisa G. Hope you're not. You know, the other day, guys, I was very close to really losing my cool because I felt like I was being disrespected. And I quickly, not even really that quickly, because it is something that I kind of thought about for even minutes afterwards, right? It's like, you know, I'm putting out positive energy. I'm dealing with these people in a positive way. I keep the vibration high, right? But why is it that it's like I feel as if you want to convert my energy into a negative energy, right? But oftentimes people, you know, hurt people. And people may tend to want others to be miserable with them. Guys, I'm going to put these shades on again because I don't know what's going on with my eye, but just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. There we go. Yeah, but you're going to have people oftentimes that do want to kind of bring your vibration down at their level so that they can have company, or so that they could just see you sweat. They could see you upset. They could see you not, you know, not doing good. For whatever reason, sometimes there are people who do get joy out of that, guys. So yeah, that's definitely something that you guys should be mindful of. And don't allow those people to knock you off your pivot, guys. 100%. Don't allow anybody to knock you off the pivot. But yeah, the other day I stayed in that vibration for a good maybe 30 minutes. After the situation, I just kept rethinking it over and over in my head, like why? But then I quickly got to the point where it's like, why do I even care so bad? Why do I care so much about what they think? Why do I care so much about what it is that they're trying to do? You understand what I'm saying? Those people are miserable, right? All I need to do is really protect myself and just continue to just move through life. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have any bad intentions or any ill will towards any of these people, but you know, they themselves are just not happy. They themselves are just not evolved. So it's just one of those things. You know, you just got to charge it to the game and just keep it pushing, keep it moving, guys. So many people out there that are just going through negativity, that just live in a negative vibration, and they just want everyone around them to be in a negative vibration just like they are in, right? They want everyone around them to be just as negative as they are. But then what happens to the world if everybody's just negative all the time, right? So this is why I even do a lot of these streams, but to just remind you guys to just stay positive right throughout the day. Don't let it be something where, yeah, you're positive for 5 minutes in the morning after you tell yourself something positive, and then as the day goes on, you just get back to this negative frequency and negative vibration. You don't need that, guys. You don't need that. Maintain that positivity right throughout the day. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to say you're not human and people aren't going to knock you off your pivot. But at the same time, guys, you just got to get back to balance. You got to do it. You got to do it. If you want positive things, you got to plant positive seeds, right? You got to get back to balance. It's a very human thing to do to get knocked off your pivot. It's a very human thing to do. But whenever you get knocked down, you got to get back up. You know what I mean? Let's get back to some of these chats. I know you guys have been saying some things, and don't feel bad. I ain't been ignoring you. Do you like burnouts? Not entirely sure what burnouts you're talking. Are you talking about like fishtails and like doing things in a parking lot? No, I don't do those things. I don't really see the point of it. I think you kind of waste your tires and you kind of destroy your car when you do things like that. I don't really see the point of it. I think everyone wants to sort of recreate something that's happening in movies. I think for some people it may be like an adrenaline rush. But for me, I don't know. I never did it. I've never done that ever in my life. And I don't see the point of it. I think I just don't. I don't really see the point of it. I think people just sort of just waste money, waste time, waste energy doing that stuff. But, you know, if it brings you joy, I guess there is a point to it. You know what I mean? So it's not me judging it too much, but I just personally don't see the point in it. You know what I mean? I'm a nice person and get hurt, says Louisa. Louisa, there's plenty of people right across the world that can relate to what it is that you're saying. Right across the world, Louisa. Yeah, people, you know, hurt people. Guys, please make sure that you are still subscribing to the channel as well. It definitely helps the algorithm. I sincerely appreciate that. Where are you from? I'm Jamaican. I'm a New Yorker. Louisa G. Jamaican and American. Yeah. Stay calm and don't let your pride or ego control you. At Onaje Harris. Absolutely. That is a phenomenal quote. Do not allow your pride and your ego to control you. And I thank you so much for that. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that. The other day, I had to remind myself to not allow my ego to control me, right? I had to remind myself that these people are not in control of who I am, right? And how I feel about myself. And how they feel about me, that's their problem, right? So, yeah, it's cool. You know what I mean? It's absolutely cool. Hi, where are you from? Just said that. Big up yourself, MNB. Thank you so much for asking. Hello. Yes, not gonna read that. Taking a hot. Okay, not gonna read that. You should try Burnout Master on your phone. These guys, my phone just it just keeps overheating. So this is actually the second time that we've been interrupted. Yeah, my phone just kept overheating. So it did that again for the second time. But the stream must continue. It's like I'm not gonna stop the stream because the phone keeps doing that, right? So I sort of just realigned where I was at, and then maybe I should kind of keep it close to the AC or something. It's not that hot, so I don't understand. Let me okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn down the temperature in here, so it's a whole lot cooler, and I'm gonna put the phone. Like right there, so it's like right next to the AC. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. I think that should help. Thank you so much, guys, for some of you still being here and sticking around. I appreciate that. And what's crazy is my phone isn't even really it's not on the charger at all either, you know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, so I even plugged this the iPad. I plugged it out of the charger as well. Yeah, my apologies, guys. I apologize for that. I'm gonna just keep the phone right there, and I'm gonna read these things directly off of the iPad. Let me turn that down because you may not be able to hear me. Hold on. All right, cool. Sorry about once again, guys. I sincerely apologize for the second one, right? So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to keep the iPad here so that I could read all of the messages on the iPad. So that way the phone can stay nice and cool right next to the AC, as opposed to it being affected too much by the heat that's coming directly from the sun over there Um, there could be some more things that I should be able to do, but I don't know what else to do. So maybe, hopefully we're good though. Hopefully we're good. Hopefully we'll be fine. But let's see. Hi, where you from? I read that one already. Read that one already. Okay, I'm Italian Canadian, says Luisa G. Wow, Italian Canadian. Cannot see you. Some I can't. Internet issues. Try later. Yep, remember to subscribe. Welcome back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Anonymous. You're back. Yes, I am. Alexia, how you doing, Alexia? Pleasure to see you again. I remember you from the other day. I don't remember what exactly. Were you in the Liverpool when we were doing the Liverpool watch along? I think that's where I saw you last. Welcome back. It's great to see you again. Great to have you again. But yeah, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Sorry about those issues. But yeah, look, even something like that, right? This is how you know you're getting better at sort of controlling your emotions. Like something like that, like ordinarily and typically, like, you know, I would probably, as a younger man, or as a less evolved man, I would probably be a little bit emotional, and I'd be like, yo, screw this, I'm gonna end the live, you know, I'm not gonna do the live or whatever it is. But it's just one of those things where it's like, all right, cool, well, this is not the worst thing in the world, and new people are gonna come in, right? New people are going to enter the chat, new people are going to watch the video, and also they're going to be those that do stick around as well. So I thank you guys for doing that. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Anonymous says there's no need to apologize. There's no need for an apology. We are all composed of the same energy. He's absolutely right. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Alexia says, what's your stream about today? Yeah, I was in there. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. So basically today we're just talking about just being in control of your emotions and not allowing people to really see you sweat, or allow people to control your emotions, right? So right throughout the day. So today, you know, this is a reminder to everyone and to myself to just be in control of your emotions. There are people that are going to try to knock you off your pivot. There are those very unhealed, unhinged people that want to see you be miserable, right? And yeah, for whatever reason, they just don't want to see you happy, right? But don't allow those people to control your emotions. You have to be the one that's in control of your emotions. So that's what today's stream is about. And if I haven't experienced those things myself, I wouldn't really be able to tell you guys. But this is coming from my own personal experience. And I kind of gave you guys an example of last week on Friday, how I was feeling, and how even 30 minutes after I was feeling how I was in a certain situation that happened, and how I kept feeling sort of the negative emotion after the situation happened, and brought it with me, and I kept processing it. And it's like, why am I allowing these people to control my emotions? Why do I care so much about what these people think? You know what I mean? The most important thing is that you care about what it is that you think about yourself and what you believe about yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, guys, that's very important. That's a very important thing. The struggle is real, says Anonymous. Big up yourself, Anonymous. Big up yourself. Have you been to Toronto, Canada, says Luisa G. I have, actually. I went to Toronto, I believe in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe 2015, 2016. Yeah, I believe 2016 I went to Toronto. Well, it was Scarborough. And yeah, Scarborough is in Toronto, I guess. So yeah, I have been to Toronto. Have you been to New York? Have you been to Jamaica? I'm gonna keep this stream around. I'm probably gonna end it in about 6 or 7 minutes. But guys, just be reminded that I will be back later on at, let me see, at about 11 o'clock, maybe 10:30. I'm gonna try to start these streams earlier and earlier, like as soon as I get home early, right? So in starting these streams earlier and earlier, what it allows me to do is it allows me to actually get some time to relax, right? So I'll come home from work sometimes, and then I have other things that I need to do. But what I'm gonna do is, once I get back home from work, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna just start the stream right after. Yeah, so I'll be back probably around 11 o'clock, 11:30 the latest, right? But the earlier I started, the earlier I could finish the stream, and the earlier I could maybe get some rest or lie down and maybe enjoy some me time, you know? But yeah, I love doing this. I absolutely love doing this. Let's see, any more questions? Let's see. Louisa G says, okay, no. Casey Ara says, what car are you in? This is what, a 2023 Toyota RAV4. 2023 RAV4. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Anonymous says, I would like to kindly request your perspective on this matter. Go ahead, shoot, man. Shoot. I'm glad to help you. Okay. Why are you so cute? Big up yourself. Louisa, yes, I am originally from Jamaica. Yes. Yeah. And my last name is Harris, so there's a strong possibility that Kamala Harris is also, you know, a relative of ours as well, right? Because there's not that many Harrises in Jamaica, or that come from Jamaica, you know what I mean? Alexia says, I've been to Jamaica. It's a W. Hey, Alexia, do you mind commenting on this video after, and then guys, also, if you guys do want to follow me on social media or whatever, my handle for like Instagram is 4TUNE 4T3. So at any time you guys do want to reach out, I can get a little intense on especially when it comes to sports, guys. I can get very intense when it comes to sports. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna write it down so you guys, if you do want to connect with me, wait, I didn't write it right there. Let me write it here. FTUNE 4T3. So guys, that right there, that's my Instagram handle. 4TUNE 4T3. So if you guys are on Instagram, and you guys do want to message me and you guys want to catch up, and you want to communicate directly with me, this is my Instagram handle. So at any time, you guys, if you guys are on Instagram, yeah, shoot me a message. No, Alexia, I was saying, can you comment under this video? Just comment, just leave a comment under this video. And actually, I'm gonna make you a moderator as well, because I have seen you before a few times, and I like your vibe. So yeah, can I do this? I can't. I gotta do this on the phone. I'm sorry. Anonymous too. I like Anonymous. I like his perspective as well. So I'm gonna make you. Damn. Can I do that? Add as a moderator. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna add you as a moderator, and I'm gonna add Anonymous as a moderator as well. Add as a moderator. Yeah, you guys have definitely been contributing a lot to this channel today. Yeah, I appreciate that. Also, Anonymous, I want to connect with you as well. Yo, my guy from Russia. Oh yeah, yo, man. We haven't met yesterday, but I was waiting for you here. What's good, man? I've read about Big Up, and now I'm sure enough that it means what it means. Haha. Glad to see you, my Jamaican friend. Big up to my Russian friend over there. Big up to everybody over there in Russia. Guys, we do have a worldwide audience. We have people from all over the world that do connect on this frequency and that vibration. It's such a beautiful thing. I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. We are all, and it just proves to you that we're all spiritual beings. We're all tapping in on the same vibration. That's my friend who did tell me that I kind of need to slow down a little bit so that international audience can understand me a whole lot better. And that was very sound advice, and I appreciate the advice that he was given. But yeah, it's something that I thought about as well, but I do appreciate what it is that he said, and I'll never forget him for that. I'll find you on Insta. Yes, find me on Insta. Find me on Insta, my guy. Thank you so much. Can I ask how old are you? I am 33 years old. I'm 33 years old. 33, big 3-3. Alexia says, oh, okay. And okay. I think you missed my comment. I did ask you, is this challenge or a mere illusion akin to the other perceived realities? So you know what's crazy about that? As far as it being a challenge, I don't know what the challenge would be for, to be honest with you. Is it an illusion? To some degree, yes. I do believe that it is an illusion. But I don't know what the test would be for, right? I really don't know what the test, because we are all connected. We're all pretty much the same thing expressing itself in different ways. I'm being kind of vague answering this question, right? Because it's very difficult to really explain it in actual words, right? But it's one of those things where it's like, what I believe is when we pass on and when we transcend this dimension, what we go off into is really what reality is. You know what I mean? Like, we go off into something more real than this, right? Because this is just you know, it's a limited amount of time, even though time doesn't exist on the higher levels, right? Time doesn't exist in higher dimensions. But yeah, we just live in this limited sort of amount of time, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Thank you, sir. Big up yourself. Thank you. Alexia says, W. Haha. Yes, bro. Thanks for slow speech. I appreciate it. Nah, thank you. I appreciate the advice that you gave us. Okay, Fortune 43, isn't it? Yes, that's me. That is me. And I'm gonna tap in with you. Thrifty Simplicity says, hey, how's it going? What's going on, Thrifty? What is going on, guys? I'm probably gonna hang around for another maybe 5 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna call it a day. But it was a pleasure kicking it with you guys. It's just a quick message, a quick reminder for you. I'm not gonna stick around too long. But yeah, I do appreciate each and every single one of you for tapping in with me today. Let's see. Thrifty, I hope you're having a blessed day, and I hope you're not allowing anybody to knock you off your pivot. I hope you're vibrating at a high frequency. And what else? Yeah, I hope you're controlling your emotions. I know you're controlling your emotions. I know you're doing your thing out there. Big up to you, Thrifty Simplicity. Always a blessing to see you. It's always a blessing. The universe is experiencing itself through humanity, says Bees Cheese. Yes. I sub your Instagram. Also, I wrote you a message. Big up yourself, my guy. I'm going to check that out. I'm definitely going to check that out. But yeah, guys, add me on the gram if you guys really do want to connect. I'm going to call it a stream. I think this was a phenomenal stream. Oh, man, today has been a rough one. Hold on. We're not going to end it yet. Thrifty has something to say. We're going to address Thrifty first, and we're going to see what advice we could provide her with, because we need Thrifty to be in a frequency, a high frequency, right? So anything that we could do to help, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Oh, man, today has been a rough one. I'm pushing through. You know what's Thrifty? I believe in you. I absolutely believe in you. Maybe just take a little time, right? Take a little time to go inward. Take a little time to breathe. Take a little time to sit by yourself and just view the situation from different perspectives, not just your emotional perspective. You know what I mean? Again, if you guys do want to communicate, you guys do want to talk about it, hit me up on Instagram. I gave you guys my Instagram. I will give it to you again. It's kind of not written all great or whatever, but yeah, at Fortune 43. Guys, hit me up on Instagram. Thrifty Simplicity. Yeah, just shift your perspective, get back into balance, stay calm, breathe, right? Try not to think about it too much. Try not to allow it to occupy your mind too much. I know at times things do get a little rough, but just keep in mind that things will get better. And this is just a phase, right? It's just passing through. Allow it to pass through and move on. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate you, Thrifty Simplicity. And I appreciate everyone that made this stream so phenomenal. This was a great stream. I will see you guys again later on. It's not really time for me to get back to work yet, but I do want to do some reading or maybe watch a movie or something like that or whatever it is before I get back to doing what it is that I'm supposed to be doing. Thank you everyone for making this a phenomenal stream. Guys, have a blessed day. I will see you all later at maybe 10:30. No, not 10:30. 10:30 too soon. But like at around 11, 11:30. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.